All right, have and have not fans, we're back at it again. I think this is the seventh video I'm recording in a row, but I'm on a roll here now. I discussed this in the other video about, Katheryn setting up us and, pretty much setting up an act with Joanne to make her seem like a terrible maid so Hanna will come back to work for her. It's like, you better have my money in 2 weeks or I want to come back and burn this place down. It was funny kind of thinking to myself, she has no idea what Katheryn's capable of. She's already burned her own house down. She's killed somebody in cold blood and pretty much tortured Veronica in almost like a House of Horror scenario. So I've already spoken on that, but I just wanted to ask the question. I think I even did a video on this before about Hanna being too prideful, but I just want to, get your thoughts. I don't even know what I'll title this video. Will Hanna accept Katheryn's offer, or will Hanna work for Katheryn again? But I just want to talk about the scenario in terms of Candace and Hanna this season. It looks like the two of them actually both have a golden ticket to the lifestyle that they always wanted. In a sense, it looks like, Charles, of course, is willing to make Candace first lady, like we see in the next episode that Landon's finally going to show up as Charles instructed, just to kind of check in with her to see how things are going and pretty much begin the grooming process, if you will. And Candace is more about her pride for revenge is pretty much preventing her from taking that offer as of right now. And then you have Hannah's I wouldn't say self-serving, but self-sufficient, independent pride that's preventing her from accepting Katheryn Cryer's help. The house, money, and Katheryn's like, well, Hanna, I know you're in need right now because you don't want to take handouts, but how about you come work for me again? I'll double your salary. There'll be 2 people working under you, and you know how to run the place. But Hannah's like, no, I can't do that. Nope. I'm just like, why? And I'm just wondering, it's like, is that like a running theme? Again, it's some brilliant writing. The pacing aside and whatnot, and some characters that really don't even have a place on the show, but I think the underlying theme is kind of like a parallel between Hanna and Candace, in which both of them have a golden opportunity. Because Hanna did say, she's, I'm kind of done with being a maid. I want to do something else in my life. But in a way, you could say that she has a golden opportunity right here to get back in the game, to have some money in her bank account, to have a house, to kind of like start over. It's still sad what happened to Quincy Jr., but, it's kind of like, it's kind of time to move on, Derek and whatnot. But my question is, will she accept it? She said she would think about it, but at the same time, I feel like Hanna can be, well, I can't even make it up a scenario because everything she's been through already. House burnt down to the ground. She reluctantly came to stay with Benny, but then knew for a fact it was all going to crumble down. Then she was in the hotel because she like sold all her jewelry and whatnot. This is like back in like season 1 where she did that to get money for an attorney for Benny. Then in the season where, I think it was like season 4, when she kept begging Candace for custody of Quincy Jr., was willing to give up like the $600 she had, but nope, Candace wouldn't take it. She just scoffed at it. So, my gosh, I don't know, guys. Maybe Hanna will wise up and take the offer. I think at the end of the day she will, especially because I still say it was an act that Katheryn put on. Hanna will probably get to the point where it's like, I know this woman can't find anybody else that could take care of her the way I could, so I'll come work for her again. But I don't know. I get they want to extend the story, but it gets a bit old because Hannah's character right now is all about, Benny, you need to stop seeing that crazy woman, and Katheryn, I don't accept your help. That's pretty much it. I don't know. I really don't know what else to say. I mean, I guess I can ask you, do you think she'll eventually help? I feel like Katheryn's going to help regardless of what Hanna says, and I feel like that's been demonstrated with Derek as well as this other maid that came in. So I feel like a lot of people probably agree with me on this one, but do you think she'll accept the offer? I think Katheryn's going to make it happen regardless of what Hanna says. I feel like that's pretty much it, because it's past tough love, and it's like, you know what, Hanna, I'm going to do this for you whether you want me to or not. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I mean, because remember, Hanna didn't have any problem with Katheryn paying for Benny's hospital bills from Mercy Hospital because there was no way in the world she had the money to pay for him coming off of life support and whatnot, because the nurse came asking for the money, but then the doctor showed up. Oh no, don't worry about it. Katheryn Cryer paid the bill. Hanna didn't say a word then. She ain't say nothing when it came to that. So again, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll talk to you in the next video.